Now to continue our conversation with Michigan Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Dingell and Tennessee Republican Congressman Tim Burchett, who joined me to talk more about the debate. Thank you both for being here this morning. Congresswoman Dingell, let me start with you just in terms of the expectations for President Biden. The Trump team is trying to raise them, as we were just discussing. I want to ask you, we talked a lot about this ahead of the State of the Union, where President Biden performed in a way that Democrats were really happy with. How are the nerves going into this around the potential for President Biden's performance to meet or not meet what people hope are their expectations?
People love to wring their hands and have a lot of angst and play this game of how well are either candidate's going to do. I think that President Joe Biden is doing what he's got to do to prepare for this debate. Can't quite say I think that President Trump is. And I think you're going to see a very clear split between the two visions that the men have.
Congressman Burchett, I want to play a little bit of what Donald Trump had to say at his rally on Saturday in Philadelphia. He was kind of raising questions, asking the crowd that was there for him, how should I approach President Biden in this debate? Here was Donald Trump.
How should I handle him? Should I be tough and nasty? Or should I be, she'd say no, should I be tough and nasty and just say you're the worst president in history? Or should I be nice and calm and let him speak? Which
Donald Trump do you think we're going to see?
I think you're going to see a little bit of both. I think he's going to be, he doesn't have much trust in the system of debates because of, Hillary Clinton was leaked debate questions the last time, and that's been a documented fact. And a lot of people on our side are just are really unsure about this. And I have a theory about debates, and my friend Debbie Dingell is wonderful to be here with me. But you bring your side, I bring my side, and we both leave thinking we won. I don't really think a lot's going to, nothing will happen from this because people already have predetermined expectations. And I think all you're going to do, their team is going to get sound bites from Donald Trump, and we'll get sound bites from Joe Biden, and they'll probably both be taken out of context. And this is what this will be, because I really just think the time has passed for debates, because these aren't really true debates. It used to be debates. People would travel the country, and in the history of Tennessee, they literally had a stump that they put out, and one guy for governor would get up and speak, and the next one would, and people would ask questions, and it'd be that. And there's really just not this because of these arbitrary agreements. So I really don't think much will become of this.
There was some evidence that the first debate in 2020 helped President Biden pretty significantly.
See, I would actually agree partially with you. There is a certain drama. Everybody's all worked up. Everybody's doing the hand-wringing. But both of these candidates could make serious mistakes that could then have impact from now until November. And both of these candidates have an ability to deal. The Trump campaign's been setting these expectations that he's not going to be able to make it through the night. They're trying to. I think you're going to see two different visions. We're going to see their visions that night. I think Joe Biden's going to come out prepared. He's going to talk about protecting people's liberties, their freedoms, working fights the middle class, and protecting women. I've seen, unfortunately, all sides of Donald Trump. I've seen the total charming man. I've worked with him on trade issues. I was the person in 2015, 2016 that said he was going to win. He liked me then until he didn't like me. So I've been the woman he's gone after, too. Is he going to talk about issues and stay calm, or is he going to be the Donald Trump we all know he can be? And I think he can't help himself if he gets really worked up.
What do you think?
I think Donald Trump's going to dominate this debate. I think he's going to come prepared. I think he's going to hit issues that are important to Americans. We're $600 more out of pocket every week just to buy groceries, just to survive. I think the border is a disaster. I think he can lay that right at the foot of Joe Biden. And I think worldwide our status has dropped considerably under Joe Biden and his leadership.
So the one big issue, of course, that's looming over all of this, and as we've been talking about, the analysis of the debate is the stakes for this are in some ways each man needing to show that they are capable of doing the job. That's certainly how both sides frame it. And Mitch McConnell, not from Tennessee, but neighboring state, nearby part of the country.
I make Corvettes up there.
He had this to say.
We like those Corvettes.
Yeah, we do.
I have a Corvette.
My wife wants one. Now I'm in trouble. So there you go.
Bowling Green's finest.
You two are going to gang up on me here.
Mine is from 1989, and I have to say it's a beautiful machine. But let's watch Mitch McConnell.
The other problem the president has, something I'm familiar with, is how old he is. But the two candidates are almost the same age. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they play off each other.
I mean, the reality is right now we are a country of old men.
Old white men.
You know what?
You said
I
it,
love
not me.
white men.
I do too.
I love black
mean,
men.
you know,
I
I'm
love
okay with them. They
all
vote
kinds
for
of
me.
men. It's whether you're up to doing the job. Age is a state of mind, and I think people have to see. I want people to look at the vision. I worry about the vision of Donald Trump, by the way, who said he will be a dictator on the first day. I think one of the toughest issues, and everybody's going to be listening to this, Tim, for Donald Trump is the right of women to make their own health care decisions. That's an issue he gets very flustered over. He knows it's an issue that matters to every woman across this country, and I think that that's going to be one. He wants to give tax cuts to the uber wealthy. What's that going to do to the budget? How are we going to protect the middle class? I'll make you this bet right now. Nobody's telling me to do this, so I'm already totally off script.
Okay.
He'll go after EVs somehow, some way.
Electric vehicles. That's your neck of the woods.
He cannot.
It's 3% of it. It's a disaster. I mean, you've got
I do not think it's
slave
bad.
labor making your batteries. I mean, you can go EV all you want. I'm a motorhead. I like to smell
I
the
love
gas
cars,
and oil.
but
and
I also.
it's
was
not
there.
happening. It's not working.
But I'm going to tell you, it's where the world's going. If we want to stay a leader in innovation and
forcing the world to do
technology,
that. It's not
we're
where
not
the
forcing the
world
world. The world's going there, and we got to make sure we're there.
Well, we can at least agree that we love the Corvette, right?
We love the
And
Corvette,
its internal
and
combustion.
we love each other.
Just don't put an electric motor in it. I don't want to do that.
I know they did it with the Mustang. I'm still not.
Yeah,
I'm still not
on
sure about that.
You
I want
don't
you
drive
to
it.
drive
Don't drive
that
it through a car wash. That's all I can tell you.
The F-15 truck, performance, great.
You all are very good
You can't
sports.
pull anything with an electric vehicle.
I'm glad that the biggest fight we're having is
Put one in
about
Cat
electric
V8
vehicles.
And I'll
Not
and I'll
something
change my
else.
mind.
Maybe this whole thing would be a model civility. I wonder if we'll see it on debate
We
stage.
do
on
believe
Thursday
that
night.
we are two people that respect each
We're
other.
friends.
We are
We're
friends.
friends.
Congresswoman Dingell, Congressman Burchett, thank you very much for being here.